Hello, Earth signs. Welcome to your May reading. If you want to skip ahead to your reading, you can do so in the pinned comments below. This is Earth signs, the Pentacles of the Tarot, Capricorn, Taurus, and then Virgos. Welcome to your Beltane, your month-long reading for May. So we're going to start off with Capricorn. If you guys find this resonates, ask that you click like and subscribe. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. But this is going to be an overall generalized reading for the month of May, guys. So you take it where it resonates. It can be career, finance, love, and romance, since a lot of people are in here for that. Family, friendships, whatever works for you. Now, Capricorn, I am using the Crow Tarot for you guys, and then we'll pull a couple Moonology cards. But in the Tarot, in the Major Arcana, you guys are the Devil card, as well as the 2, 3, 4, and Queen of Pentacles. So let's see what we get for you guys for the month. Okay. So Capricorns, you guys have Temperance, which is all about patience. It's also the card of Sagittarius. You also have the card of Gemini. The Capricorns, this shows for you guys that you kind of hit rock bottom, or you feel like you did. You kind of stumped and you're sort of starting things afresh. So you could have lost a job or left a job. Some of you could be feeling pretty like sort of starved in a sense financially when it comes to the virus and a lot of the closures. But you guys are keeping patient. You guys are keeping your wits about you, which is awesome. Despite the fact that you have the Knight of Wands reversed, missed opportunities. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio as well. I apologize for my guinea pig. She likes to drink her water and be noisy whenever I talk. So in the past, you have the Eight of Wands. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, but it showed things happened really quickly for you, kind of came out from under your feet before you were ready for it. But your advice this month is the King of Pentacles reversed. Make sure that you're not taking any crazy risks this month, Capricorns. Make sure, too, that you're getting financial advice. Or when it comes to things that matter most, you don't want them to affect your family and everyone around you. So make sure you keep that in mind. Now, your card for the first couple weeks of the month is the Lover's card reversed. So some of you could be dealing with a split or issues in your relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be at work or at family, friends as well. It also seems like you sort of have to go at things a little bit differently. You know, there could just be a minor upset, but for some of you, it might actually be a break in that, some sort of loss, because you're noticing right now that things are really unstable and not feeling like they're where you're normally used to things being on a nice even keel. And the energy around you is the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this is all about making sure that you're putting yourself first. It's all about your happiness. Now you're being given that chance with the Ten of Swords to really start things fresh the way you want to do it. Now, your hopes and fears for this month is justice. So you want the work that you put in to come back to you, you know, put in the hard work and have it actually come and work it for you. And that's exactly, you know, a lot of you are going to feel like by the end of the month, some of you are going to feel like you're being left out in the cold. Like things aren't working out in your favor. Like people don't seem to understand what you're going through. But a lot of you, it's going to be just about your mindset and your codependency on people, which is your card with the Devil, right? So you want to make sure that you're keeping that independence going really well for you. So let's see what I get for you guys for oracles. Don't be taking any crazy risks. Don't rely on everybody else. Definitely try to build things up yourself. Baby steps are still steps. Just take it day by day. Okay. So Capricorns for the month of May. Excuse me. And you guys got Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. So even though things might be feeling really rocky and unstable right now, they are headed in the right direction. It's going to be about your independence, though. So don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Don't be afraid to ask for help, but don't always have a plan B. And don't be afraid to get financial advice or advice where you need to from the experts in areas that you might be taking a little bit of risk on. And you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So it's all about your mental mindset, Capricorns. Don't let May affect you when it doesn't need to. It is Beltane week. So I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you next week. Okay. Taurus, you are up. Happy Beltane, my dears. And this is going to be your overall reading for May. So it can be about love and romance. It can be about family, friendships, coworkers, finances, your job, or if you're looking for one, take it where it resonates for you. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. But if you do find this resonates for you, please click like. I appreciate it, and subscribe. So you guys, in the major arcana is number 6, the Lovers, as well as the Knight, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I am going to use, actually, I forget even what this deck is called. That's pretty terrible. I got this deck so long, and I rarely use it, but I'm going to use it on you guys, because it is a cool deck. I just don't remember what it's called. Maybe one of you will remember and let me know. I don't know if I even have the box anymore. Okay, and then after I'm done using said cards that I don't know the name of, then I'm going to pull you a few Moonology cards as well. Okay, let's see what we get for you guys, Taurus. So you guys, you have Temperance as well as the Ten of Swords. That is insane. Oh no, you have the Five of Swords. Okay, I was thinking it was a 10, and I was like, oh my lord, first two cards the same. But Temperance is all about being patient. You guys are willing to fight for what you want, but you're also willing to sort of put down your swords and let things chill. And that seems exactly like what you guys are doing. And that's because of the Nine of Cups. It's all about your self-satisfaction. But you guys, actually the Four Cups, I apologize. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, but it seems like a lot of you are focusing on the spilt milk instead of seeing the positive around you. So there are good things there. You're just not really seeing them at the moment. Now, in the past, you have the Queen of Wands. You could have been dealing with an Aries. But the Queen of Wands reversed is someone who can be not just independent and strong-willed, but someone who's to their detriment. So they're stubborn. They could be a bit aggressive. They're impatient. So watch out for that coming into this month, because your advice this month is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. So just make sure that you guys are keeping things more even, more balanced, more letting things flow with Temperance like you have been. Now, in the first couple weeks of the month, you have the Hierophant reversed. So it seems like a lot of you are going to be tested morally. Some of you may be splitting up from your significant other, or leaving jobs that you're not happy in, or having issues in your friendships, family, that sort of thing. But where you're at right now, it's because the Queen of Cups reversed. So it's showing that you guys are in this mode where you feel really needy, codependent on other people for your happiness. And you need to be able to find that for yourself, because the people around you, these are people that are feeling left out in the cold, and they're not satisfied with where things are going. And this is actually your guys' card, first deacon. So it'll be about June 22nd to May 2nd, roughly. But what your hopes and fears is, Page of Pentacles, you want to put yourself first. You want to set those boundaries, but a lot of you are feeling like you can't do that. And you end up at the end of the month with the card of Capricorn, the Devil, codependency, relying on other people for your happiness or other things to make you happy instead of going within. So it seems like you guys have some demons, so to speak, in your closet that you need to speak up about, and that you need to be honest with yourself and those around you about how you're really feeling if you want things to go in your direction. So let's see what we get for you guys, Taurus. One more. Okay, so you have new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. You got to speak up for yourself. Whether it's at work, friendship, family, romance, you got to speak up for yourself. If you're not happy, you got to say something and try to fix it. Next, you have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So this is for you guys, and we are hitting the full moon. Actually, I think it is on the 6th. So 6th of May. So definitely make sure this month, Taurus, that when you go to do things, don't make it so codependent and just about you. Try to make it I feel, don't put blame on other people, that sort of thing. And last but not least, the new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. So if you're willing to speak up for yourself, it will work in your favor. You got to be able to put yourself first, say the things that you're feeling inside, and get those emotions out. I hope you guys have a wonderful May, and I'll see you next week. Okay, so last but not least, we have Virgos. So happy Beltane, my Virgos. You guys are the Hermit, as well as the King, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. And technically, I believe you guys could be a little bit, I think you guys, are you guys Venus as well, which would be the Lovers, but technically the Lovers is, what do you call it? Is Taurus's card. You don't get it. Okay, so anyways, welcome to your generalized reading for May. So it can be about career, finance, love and relationships, family, friendships, coworkers, that kind of thing. Take it where it resonates for you. If it resonates for you, I'd love it if you could leave me a like and a subscription or subscribe, whatever, you know what I mean. Click that bell, subscribe for me. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. So for you guys, I'm using the Starman Tarot. And then I'm going to pull a few Moonology cards for you guys as well. They come on weekly, but I also do these monthly readings too. Okay. And this, like I said, overall reading for Virgo for May 2020. And one more. Okay. Try to make room here. Okay, Virgos. So we have the Three of Wands reversed, as well as the Scarecrow Clown. So you could be dealing with an Aries, but for a lot of you, you're taking risks without really, researching them. You may feel like you put your effort into something where it's coming to no avail. It's making you really question, coming at things in a different way, needing to take another approach at your dreams. Don't give up on them, but just realize that the way you started them out may not have been exactly the way you want it to. And now's your chance to make this goal happen the way you'd like. And this is because of the devil, Capricorn. So a lot of you could have been dealing with codependency issues with somebody. Seems like a lot of you could be dealing with relationships. But in the past, you have the Prince of Wands reversed. So a lot of you, it's almost like escapism, like you're trying to get away. Almost like you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but where your emotions got the better of you and you were more sort of jump for it without really taking the time to really decide if it's what you wanted. But where you're at for this month, your advice is 8 of Swords. So it's card of Gemini, making sure that you don't get trapped or in that mental mindset, because it's all about your way of seeing it. It doesn't mean you're actually trapped. Now, in the first couple weeks of the month, you have the Moon card reversed, which is Pisces, Cancer, and old astrology. But it's showing that you guys, anything that's been hidden from you is going to start coming out more and more in the open, and you're going to start really seeing that. Where you're at right now is the Five of Wands reversed. So it's unnecessary fighting. This is the card of Leo. It's all this fighting that doesn't need to be happening, inane BS that you need to just not put yourself through. Because the energy around you is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And realize that the wheel always stays this way for only so long before it turns back in your favor. So it's just what it is for the moment. You got to go after what you want. And that's what you're looking for, the Sun, other card of Leo. That new reemergence, that excitement, that energy, that health and renewal. And by the end of the week, get the Five of Swords reversed. So it's all about taking it on, all this sort of BS. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but basically putting up a fight for something that may not be worth fighting for. So it seems like a lot of you aren't sure if you're ready to make the changes and the, what do you call it, really put your boundaries in place quite yet, but that will come in time. So just take baby steps. Okay, so Virgos, let's pull some oracle cards for you guys. Virgos for May. More. So your commitment is being tested first quarter moon. So if you really want it, you're going to have to speak up and set those boundaries in place and make it work. Otherwise, it's not going to work in your favor. You're going to have to go at things differently because it's not working the way you're doing it. And nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. So you got to switch it up. Plan B. Time to do things differently if you want different results. And last but not least, Virgos, conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. If you want changes and you're willing to make those changes, those of you that are, you're going to see an end to this. So I wish you guys the best for May, and I'll see you next week. Okay. So next, let's see here. We are going to turn this